Hey, what's up, guys? VazQ here. Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. And today, we are going to be attempting to complete the Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 Red Zone stage. It's been a couple days since I've recorded. So, I've been giving myself a little break while videos were being uploaded and everything. It's been about maybe almost 3 days now since my last upload. So I was like, I gotta start uploading again. 3 days, too much right there. So anyways, this is the team that we're running. Hopefully we can live for the final fight, the final phase of Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. I pretty much know what they do already, but I haven't experienced it myself. And I also brought Fat Boo here because Fat Boo has a revive. And if we put him in slot 3 and he dies in slot 3, then guess what? He comes back and we will be able to use his Ghost Usher pretty much. But Fat Boo is a little bit hard because if I don't beat the boss before Fat Boo is able to attack or get hit, it's going to be a waste if we end up using his revive early. So hopefully we can get Fat Boo in slot 7, or if anything, he is protected enough where he does not die from a normal. So let's hope. Without further ado, let's just jump in. I don't know how this is gonna go. I've seen multiple teams take this on and multiple teams perish to the power of Gamma 1 and 2's final phase. Let's hope that that's not the case with me here. And also, I brought a Whis. I don't know if I'm gonna use it. I never stated that I will do no item runs, but if I'm not able to use an item, great. If I have to, it doesn't matter, as long as we complete it. All right. So let's jump right in. Okay, little loading for some reason. Let's make sure animations are turned on and load. Let's look at rotations real quick. Okay, rotations are looking fine, and we can save Sin Shenron's damage reduction for turn 3, so that's even better. Okay, let's jump right in.
Allow me to show you just how much more evolved I have become! I've made my new form gold, so it's clear who's sitting atop the pecking order. And to simplify things even further, let's call this Golden Frieza, shall we?
The entire universe will soon be laid to waste by my minus power.
All right, so my plan here is let's not use the active skill yet. Well, actually, let me just see, how long is this for 3 turns. So this will last for 2 rotations. Okay, we could pop his active skill.
Since the minus energy was released, it's now a matter of time before this planet is dead. I can feel the planet dying underneath me.
Okay, so if I planned this correctly, This should be an easy win. We'll keep Frieza here. He will be good still as his first turn. Make sure that you are good. And then we'll just rotate off Rosé. So everyone should be getting buffed by the domain. So we should be able to tank this fairly well. Hopefully. Okay, yeah. And he double supered. Okay. Actually good that all these hits are here in slot 1, because now Frieza is going to be able to be fully built up. Okay. Huge damage by Frieza. I'm hoping I'm able to beat him in one turn, if possible, but I don't. It might not look like that's gonna be the case. But that's okay. I mean, even if we do beat him here, it's okay. We're not, so that actually works out for us, because now we can keep Fat Boo here, and he'll have his revive, and it won't get wasted. Okay, Omega should be able to still tank this, I think, with the damage reduction that he has. 1.3, damn, sweet. Okay, he was not able to tank that. Wow. I did not expect that, not gonna lie. Kinda expected him to actually tank that, because I don't even know if it was the friend Omega, but it could have been the friend Omega, but either way, like, Omega has 50% damage reduction. And with Rainbow Orb, he has 70. And he had the 2-turn support by the other Omega, so he had 20%, so he had 70% damage reduction. I guess if he was guarding, he would be able to tank that. But damn, that actually is surprising. Wow. I guess I'm gonna have to have Sin Shenron tank that then, from the looks of it. Okay, well, we'll jump right back in.
Let's do this.
Rotations are not looking good. Yeah, these rotations are terrible right now. We'll just turn off animations right now, and then we'll turn them back on, like, afterwards. Because it might end up being that we just die right here, so. Yeah, I'll put the friend one, and we'll use this. So no links are activated though, so that is going to be a problem. Let's actually see if we are even able to survive past turn 1 without any help. Okay, so he's able to tank it, but the thing is, the reason why he also took damage because Gamma 2's second turn, he gets a 200% buff. So he did get even stronger. So that's probably why Omega ended up dying, though, even with his damage reduction. That second turn for Gamma 2 actually, like, ended up not being in our favor. Now, the only thing is, even though I have two characters who could tank next turn, I don't really have, like, they both start losing their damage reduction after their first turn. So, that's going to be quite a problem. I think, let's see. So for one turn, he guards. Defense 100% for 3 turns. He has 90% damage reduction. So he'll have... I mean, he's good, and he's good here. The only thing is like I said, we won't be able to use our thing. So if I get these orbs right here, you need how many orbs? Basically 6, because you can't lower Gamma 1 and 2 things, so 6 orbs is fine. Then we can grab these end orbs for Majin Buu. We should be fine here, though. Let's just hope that our STR orbs end up being turned into rainbow for next turn. Might have to put STR Rose in slot 1. But I don't even think he's going to be able to tank a super. I mean, with the damage... Well, he's going to lose at least 10% damage reduction. I'm going to have to look at Rose's kit again just to see. Because he'll be guarding. That's because it's a full extreme rotation. So, we'll see. At least Kid Buu doesn't have to take any damage right now. Wow, that is crazy. Okay, we can turn this back on. So he has 60% damage reduction. He's guarding. He'll have 70% if I give the rainbow orbs. I should be able to heal a lot of this back. Wow, that did way more than I thought. Okay, but we got the rainbow orbs, and that will probably do way too much damage to us, so I'm just gonna grab the physical orb right here. Might end up dying here, honestly. But I don't know who else would be able to tank this. Okay. We lived, but Rose is sealed. Did not know that he's sealed. This is turning a little bit more difficult than I thought it was gonna go. At least Omega's able to do a whole bunch of damage to him, though. And then this guy probably is gonna tank a normal. He does do a really good damage though, so if he crits, please crit. Okay.
Since the minus energy was released, it's now a matter of time before this planet is dead. I can feel the planet dying underneath me.
Reduce you in this sorry excuse for a planet into dust!
Okay, so Frieza, I think, should be able to tank this though, because Frieza's only going to but Frieza will have, bro, really? Okay, we might actually just end up dying here. Yeah, we're just dead. Oh man. I'm just getting very unlucky with the orbs. We'll jump right back in.
Let's do this.
We're gonna keep going. We have 3 more attempts for this. If we actually end up doing all 6 attempts, then I just don't even know what to say then. Look at rotations. Rotations are very bad right now. I was going to say Frieza could potentially just win or survive if we had more HP, because he would still have his defense. And then he has the natural guard from type advantage. And even though he loses 10% when he came back, he gained 10% back. So I believe he would have had his 90% still, because it's every 2 turns. So then he would have had 90%. And then 2 turns would have elapsed. When he came back, he would have to be at 80% damage reduction. Honestly, I thought he would have survived if we had more HP. We'll just pop this. It's kind of unfortunate, but I just don't know what else to do. And then we have to just do this then. That is actually crazy. What do you get from 24 key? Just the crit? Yeah, that's No, we can't do that. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Okay, I think this is the move, though. We won't take damage next turn as long as Kid Buu or as long as Fat Buu is able to not take any damage. Then Omega in the middle is okay because he'll have the extra damage from the attack lower. Come on, man. You gotta give me super attacks. And no crit. He crits on the super, then gives me a normal, and then gives me a super and doesn't crit. That is just insane. Okay, Omega is not linked up, so he's not gonna do as much damage as usual. But we should be able to just kill him here, doll. And I think if we didn't crit, we would not have been able to finish him off, honestly. So it's good that we did restart to get the orbs. Okay, so it looks like Fat Buu is gonna have to take a hit, but we might be okay. Get 7 orbs here. Get those STR orbs, and then we get these N orbs. We might be fine here. I'm looking at it right now. Gamma 1's normals is 1.5, but I think Kid Buu. I keep saying Kid Buu. Holy, the copium of wanting Kid Buu. Fat Buu should he might be able to tank a super or a normal. I mean, I have no idea. Did we dodge the super attack? Yeah, it looks like we dodged. Either that or we took absolutely 0 damage from it. Okay, I don't think Fat Buu is going to take 1,000,000 damage from normal. After supering, I don't think so. He only has... He does have 10% damage reduction right now from the support. Okay, so he's only taking 170k from that. That's fine. Okay, my bad. I had a cough, so I just paused instead of muting. Let me just look at Fat Buu's stuff again. So it's a 30% defensive increase from when he's stacking. He guards 50% or more HP. And then when he revives, it's just attack and defense 100%, guarding, launches its additional super, and then survives the KO attack at least once. That might come in handy. Okay, I say that... Like, what is this with the orbs? Are you kidding me? No matter what I do here, I'm just gonna take a lot of damage. No? Unless you go to give me the int. Okay, we got the int orbs. This is the minimum amount of orbs right here. That's 3. That's 3, and this is 2. Minimum amount of the STR orbs, so we won't take as much damage, and we'll heal back a little bit more. But we should have 90% damage reduction again. And natural guard, so potentially we could still live this. Okay, that was 190k. That wasn't good, but you know, at least we don't die. I think if we did have our guard, we would have taken a way less, but I always forget that he seals, by the way. This is my second time getting hit by the super attack, and me forgetting that he seals. But I think we should be good, hopefully. I don't even know now. Because, like, who's actually tanking that? Okay. Come on, give me a crit. Come on, Omega. Come on. And no crit. Okay. Alright, so we don't have this anymore activated. He doesn't get stronger, but he could potentially just do a lot for me. We are gonna bring out Zamasi though. And then use his active.
Bear witness as I show you the power of my divine light. Age of Judgment!
Okay, so pop this. What we're gonna have to do is do this. If we end up dying, then I don't know what else to say. But let me just see what he does, because I do know he has a, when receiving an unarmed, so nullifies it and counters with tremendous power when 70% or less. So if I do this, I will have the 70%. How much this? Okay, first, let's just check how much this was lowers down to. Okay, well, we don't really want to do that. Now, do we? Is there any way that we could heal? I'm looking. I mean, we could heal a little bit with Fat Boo. Maybe if I do this. Potentially. Let's see. You don't have big bad bosses. You don't have big bad bosses, and you don't either, right? Yeah. So, let's just pop this. See how much damage this does. Nothing, but at least a crit. I could do this. If I... Okay, so we're at 5.9. How much does this heal us? Okay, a little bit more. Fat Boo could die in the middle slot, which is perfectly fine. I think Omega will be good now. He'll be able to nullify. So let's just do this. If Fat Boo somehow survives, I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm looking right now. Normals are 1.8. I do actually he's not guarding, so Fat Boo could die for us, which is what we want. Yeah, keep giving me normals. Come on. At least if it's normal crit. Don't no dodging. Bro. Okay. Okay. Now. We do this. We have the 2-turn support still. We're not gonna nullify, which is bad. I'm going to use an item because we have a chance of nullifying instead of it being guaranteed, and I don't want to risk it. So okay, he's dodging. Okay, he could super. The attack that broke could have been the super. But I think because we revived and messed up where he's gonna super, so he might actually end up supering in slot 2 and 3 right here. So we might actually die though, even with the Whis. How much are you gonna take? Okay, double digits. All right. This Sen Shenron, we do have a Whis activated, so he's basically got his like damage reduction back. So we're good. We're good. As long as he doesn't super this Omega, I think we should be fine. Because I do know this guy can double super, right? So let's just hope that the attack... Okay. He didn't dodge. And he might actually die here, though. No, okay. I am underestimating these characters. But that is fine that I do that. It is fine that I underestimate them if we can end up winning. Oh, this is fine. This is perfect, actually. We're gonna do this. Yeah, we'll just do this. Okay, and then we just do this. We should be perfectly fine here. Next turn is a little scary though, just because we have type disadvantage with Frieza, and at this point, Frieza would be like 70%, I think. Damage reduction? No, he would have already lost damage reduction. So he would be at 60% already. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I have no idea now. But let's just say Frieza's gonna die in a hit if he gets hit. So we'll probably have to use another Whis if possible. If we can end up winning them. We got no more active skills though, so I don't know. We're not doing as much damage as I would have hoped. We're trying to get same type of orbs, but it's not working. I'm gonna use another Whis though. Let's just hope that Frieza at the end does not die. Or just give him maximum orbs for the Dokkan attack. If we can live this turn, then I think we win. Come on, super. Actually, if you're gonna super, then yeah, counter. I was about to say super, but then it's only a chance to nullify. It's guaranteed when it's 70% or below, but okay, it's not as much damage as I thought it was, but I think we should be fine now. As long as Golden Frieza doesn't die, we'll be good. He might be in danger. Let's see. Because they are stronger now. Okay, we're good. So it's now just normal attacks for Frieza. If Frieza cannot take a normal, then I don't know. We're actually not doing as much damage as I would have hoped, though. So this is a little scary, though, because we have nothing now to like keep us alive. I think if I do this, I could nullify. I'm gonna do it anyways. Let's see. Okay, we're at 50%, so it is guaranteed nullification now. If he does, oh no, no, he's gonna super Rose, isn't he? Oh no. I think I just messed up the run for myself. Let's see. Did I actually just mess up the run for myself for doing that? No. Okay. I need you to give me all crits, please. Omega, you got to crit, man. Please, crit. Crit, Omega. Crit. Okay. This is the final turn. We have no more items. If I do this, I won't heal. So I will be able to counter if he does super right away. Are we gonna get a Dokkan mode though? If I get the in orbs, we can get a Dokkan mode. Okay. Counter. Are you gonna live normals for me though? There's no more Whis. So you're not invincible. Okay, another counter. I mean, it's guaranteed, but you know.
Time to get
okay.
serious.
This is the moment of truth right here.
Gonna go all out.
Let's see. He's gonna be critting. I need maximum amount of super attacks from you. He gave me one super. He gave me one super. He gave me one super attack. Oh! Why did you give me one? Launches an additional super attack for 4 turns. Oh, I thought he. Oh, I thought his additional was from his passive. We were so close. So I'm trying to think now, like, what could we have done? I think the one turn before Boo had his Usher, I think we maybe would have survived. The potential, or even that, if we were able to use Rosé's active skill in the final stage, we would have won. Okay, I'm going to pause, and if we're able to, how many attempts do we have left? We have 3 attempts. So I'm gonna pause, and if we can make it to the final phase, and we have everything that we need, then I'll come back. But honestly, I guess if we end up using all of our attempts and then we die anyways, I'll just come back and then we'll do the outro. But we'll see, because I already don't want this video to be longer than it already is. We're at 41 minutes right now, so I will be back, hopefully on the run that we are going to win, hopefully. So I'll be back. We died. Apparently, I'm just not able to beat this event with that team. I want to have to try again when reset happens in like 4 hours. But we died. We had 3 attempts. We were super close on one. Literally on that same attempt that I said I was gonna be back. We were actually very close to winning. I was going to press unpause, and then I realized we were gonna die because I made a mistake. But anyways, that is going to be it for this video. I'm still gonna upload this even though we lost. It's just, if we lose and failed or whatever, it's okay. Honestly, I got way more closer to beating this than Bio Broly. I honestly think Bio Broly is way more menacing than this event. It's just, I made a lot of mistakes, and I also got really unlucky with some rotations, but that's right though. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And hopefully the next time I see you, we win. So, peace.